Go.
Hello and welcome. Thank you for taking this opportunity today. I will be discussing the use of metal detectors in schools. Children are the future of our society. In order to protect them, we must change the way we think and start thinking about the safety in our school systems. I am a mother of 5 children at different educational levels. Their safety is important to me. That is the number one thing as a parent that I am concerned with throughout the school year. Fear has become a constant in our society. In our school systems, it is one of the major things that we as parents worry about. Ensuring a safe environment is important. In order to create that safe environment, there must be strategies put into place. Schools can benefit greatly from the use of metal detectors. My speech will discuss various statistics on the safety in public schools, as well as the use of metal detectors, interviews with parents and a student regarding their views, as well as the possible cons of the use of metal detectors. According to USA Today, about 44% of people polled believe that safety in public schools is important. 70% believe there's a need, 23% believe that there is not a need, and 7% are unsure. According to the National School Survey of Safety, metal detectors are usually limited to large urban schools with a chronic history of weapon-related incidents. U.S. public schools metal detector use is the exception, not the norm. While interviewing a parent of a 14-year-old daughter, I asked her the question, are metal detectors important? She answered me, I believe having metal detectors in schools is an effective way to ensure the safety of my child. When interviewing a 13-year-old who attends a school with metal detectors, I asked, do you feel safe by having metal detectors in the school? She responded, sometimes, because I know that it will stop people from bringing guns or knives to school. The opposing views on the use of metal detectors is that it creates a prison-like environment, that our kids will go to school and be scrutinized, that it can cause racial profiling. While these concerns are of importance, I still truly believe that the pros outweigh the cons. Some people are concerned that it might violate your 4th Amendment right, of the Constitution, which states the right of people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures. Some might argue that metal detectors will violate our privacies. It will violate our rights to walk into school and be subjected to looking into our book bags, our purses, and our personal effects. But again, the pros outweigh the cons, because in an environment that is full of students and teachers, the most important thing is to ensure the safety of not just the students but the staff. We want to create an environment for our kids that their education is first. Imagine yourself on the first day of high school or middle school, knowing that you'll probably be not just the smallest kid in school, but the youngest. You'll be subjected to bullying and all of these different things that are fears. Being a freshman and entering a new environment, I believe that having metal detectors in place will help you to feel safer. It'll help to create an environment where you can go and worry about learning as opposed to worrying about if someone's carrying a knife, if someone's going to hurt you. Having metal detectors in school will not stop the bullying, but it can prevent and aid in the prevention of a parent having to identify the body of their child in the morgue. With all of these incidents that we have heard about in the news, where so many lives were taken, the use of metal detectors possibly could have prevented these horrible crimes. Fear has become the constant of the lives of many students. In order to create a safe environment, we have to ensure them that going to school will be a place where they can learn and they can have that safety. These changes start with providing metal detectors to every school. When we send our kids off to school, we trust that they will be protected. In order to have our hearts and be safe about it, metal detectors will provide that safety. It will replace our fear. I encourage you today to recognize that the use of metal detectors in school, the pros far outweigh the cons. My daily prayer for my children as they leave to school in the morning is Psalm 121:7. The Lord keep you from all harm all the days of your life. I pray that prayer today for all of you, and I thank you for your time and your patience. May God be with you.
with you.